It's got a lot of people in this chat. Good morning. Hopefully some of you who are watching can share this video with your friends. This is just once a year that you're going to see this. And it's only going to be for a limited time extra, because as the sun is rising, the lights will be turned off. Like I said 2 days ago, if I was the mayor of New York City, I'd have these lights on for the entire month of September. Not just the one day, September 11th, and then turned off the following day in the morning, which is today, September 12th. Thank you for whoever's watching. Thank you for whoever's sharing. I know our friend Jerry was here yesterday reading off the names of people who requested it. The time is 5:55. Is that considered an angel number besides 1111? Let me walk on the sidewalk. This car is coming. Thank you for whoever's here. Thank you for sharing the video with your friends and others. I know it's early in California, but if you have any friends in California, if they want to see this, yeah. Let them know, I guess. I don't know. I was here yesterday morning. It was a little bit later than it is right now, but I was here yesterday, and now I'm here again today. Thank you for whoever's here watching. What I might have to do, only because I don't have a burner phone like our friend Dan and others, I only have one cell phone. So I might pause this video in order to make a video. So the way that I'm holding the camera, it's hard for me to see the screen because I'm holding it almost flat, like if it was on a table. So if anyone's asking me any questions, I can't answer them. Try your best to work with each other. Like, you know, maybe somebody will give you the answer in the chat to whatever your question might be. I'm in Lower Manhattan. The World Trade Center is right there. The World Trade Center, the moon, and the two beams of light representing the World Trade Center. Compared to yesterday, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people. And me, 9 people. 911. This is one of those moments where I'm going to pause the video. It's going to be at least 60 seconds. It's going to be closer to 1 minute and 10 seconds. So if the video goes off, hopefully I'll see you again. But please bear with me. It's going to be about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm going to pause the video starting in 3, 2, 1. But please bear with me. It's going to be about 1 minute and 10 seconds. I'm going to pause the video starting in 3, 2, 1. All right, listen, I'm gonna continue walking. I don't know if anybody can hear me. Can anybody hear me? Hi, good morning. Thank you for the popular votes. Yeah, I'm not gonna win this rise and repeat competition. Yes, you can hear. Hey, thank you. Good morning, everybody. I'm by the beams of light that are a representation of the World Trade Center, the towers. They're going to be turning off in less than an hour. That's not proper English. They will be turned off in less than 1 hour. Thank you for watching. That's the World Trade Center right in back of me. The time now is 6:01. It's supposed to be about 75, maybe 80 degrees today. Right now it's about 55 to 60. I have a thin jacket on, a short sleeve shirt, my jeans, and my Converse today. No dress up. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for everybody who's watching. I hope y'all can hear me. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera around. Thank you for sharing the video also. That's the Oculus right in back of me. And what I'm going to try to do is try to get to where the beams of light are shown. Yeah, as the sun is rising, it's hard to see. I'll post 2 videos. I have a feeling I should restart this live stream. What do you think? Or no? Good morning, everybody. Thank you for whoever's watching from California. Don't restart the live stream. Yeah, if Geraldine says no, I listen. Okay. The reflective pools are over there. And what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to get to the roof of the building where these lights are being shined. Shined. I got here early, but maybe I should have gotten here a little bit earlier. I'll walk back here. I'm just walking quickly so that everybody could see. Hold tight. I'm sorry to everybody, Lisa, Geraldine, all the other friends here that I'm not reading the comments, not on purpose this time, or I never do that on purpose. It's usually the sun or it's hard for me to read the comments when I'm walking or I'm distracted. But this time I have the phone facing almost flat. So it's hard for me to see. Thank you for watching, everybody. Thank you for sharing the video. Hey, I should share it to my story, right? Hey, let me see if I can do that real quick. 1 minute. How do I share this to story? Or reposting this video. I don't know how that works really, the technology. the sharing or the reposting. Maybe some of our friends in Europe will tune in, like Jane, right? Pethead. Who else? Leia. And in Australia, right? Chufa. Who else? Brett. But if you're in New Mexico, you should be sleeping because it's really early, unless you have to get up early.
Not really, not even that bad.
Or if you're in California, sleeping. But I have one friend in New Mexico who knows exactly where I am, even though he's about 3,985 miles away. Okay, almost there. And I might have to pause the video again if I see an opportunity to, meaning the live stream, to take a video. Man, I should have left like 30 minutes earlier. Okay, here we go. Gonna go to the roof. Don't hang up. Bear with me. Almost there. We're going to the roof of the building where the lights are. I can't believe there's nobody else here. Maybe there's already people on the roof. There's bathrooms here too, by the way, men's and women's. Here we go. Top floor. Door closed. Let's go. Oh, door closed, door closed. Top floor. Door closed. Let's go. Oh, door closed, door closed. Geraldine's here. Parking spot. London, UK. Oh, you're in New Mexico. Oh my God, there's somebody from New Mexico watching. Okay, come on, let's go. Oh, there's more people here. I thought it was just me.
Wonder how high you got down the light.
Okay, I'm gonna have to stop the video and make a video. Okay? Hope everybody understands. Okay, I'm gonna pause the video for a minute. Don't hang up, please, don't hang up. 1 minute. Don't hang up. Please, don't hang up. 1 minute. Don't hang up. Whew, I got 3 videos down. All right. Now I'm gonna stay here till the lights go off. Whenever that is. Now I guess the magic question is, can anybody hear me? And how come there's not like 1,000 people watching? Should I restart this live stream? The beams of light, should I restart it and then everybody comes back and new people, or does everybody want to share the video and repost it on their timelines or their story, right? If everybody reposts this video or shares it or puts it on their story, I don't know how that works, believe me. Sam, if you're watching, I'm not tech savvy. There's 3 people from New Mexico watching. One of those 3 people have to know what I'm talking about, sharing the video. Don't restart. Okay, I won't. Hey, Jenny Beth is here. Hey, Jenny Beth. I really can't believe there's the World Trade Center, that there's nobody else here. Because this is only the once a year that this happens. This is the once a year that these lights are on. I was expecting to see maybe 20 other people up here, live streamers. How many others are here? None. I'm the only one, Sam. Maybe one other person just walked on. Those are the moon is right there. The two beams of light. These lights, I believe, here, let me walk over here, are made in, shoot, I think they're Italian-made lights. Maybe they were there earlier. You're right. Good thinking. That's why I appreciate everybody who's here, because your thoughts are sharper than mine. Here, let me show you what it looks like up close. These are the lights. It's a combination of many lights. I think it's 220 lights altogether, I think. But this is what it looks like up close. I know that you see it on other people's videos, but just in case you're wondering what it looks like up close. Thank you for sharing the video. Thank you for watching. Wednesday. Oh, there's some people who are coming in to New York City to visit. That's fantastic. And thank you for following this little TikTok page. Guapa girl, buenos dias. Good luck. Buena suerte. Good luck with your travels. Dobry den. And thank you, Drake, for the nice comment, for saying that. Like I from this point, I can't tell if anyone could see, or hopefully people appreciate this little view. I should have came here earlier. I can watch from, where? Hold on. I should lay down on the floor from Atlantic. Hey Sam, thank you. Hope you, Patty, Jacob are all well, you know, as well as can be. Gladys, good morning. I'm in New York City. I'm in Manhattan, Lower Manhattan. This is where the beams of light are. I'm gonna post about 2 or 3 videos later this morning. The time now is 6:14, and I'll post videos so everybody could see a different angle. Before I started the live stream, I made several videos. I'll pick out the best one. Right there in that direction, that's the Verrazano Bridge. That's the bridge that goes to Staten Island. That's not the George Washington Bridge. That's the Verrazano. Almost perfect. Hey, thank you. Teresa, good morning. Hi. Yeah, I wish I had like a little bench I could sit at. But they'll be turning these lights off in a little while. I should have brought my baseball cap. Is there anybody here who's watching, for whatever coincidence, who potentially might have lost a family member on September 11th? I was there at the World Trade Center on the morning of Tuesday, less than 10 minutes before the first plane hit. I was there between the 2 World Trade Center building towers, sitting. I was drinking my coffee and reading, I don't know if it was the Wall Street Journal or Barron's financial newspaper. That morning, I was contemplating or debating on whether I should go into the Krispy Kreme donut store that was located at the base of one of the World Trade Center towers. It was packed that morning. It was very busy. And I was debating if I should go inside or not. But I chose not to. Should I have gone inside? It would have been a long wait, I'm sure. And I would have been inside the World Trade Center when the plane hit. But I chose to leave and walk to my office, go to my office. And those are the beams straight ahead. God had other plans for you. Yeah, I felt very guilty for, I remember at least a good 6-8 months after that. I don't even know if I told Maribel. I know I told Melissa yesterday. I might have said it before. But I distinctly remember the feeling of feeling guilty. Only because I was there all the time in the neighborhood. That Century 21, that was a big shopping spot for me. The Century 21 store that's still across the street. My grandpa had a doctor's appointment that morning. He missed his train. Wow. Yeah, I was there daily. That's right, Sam. Yeah. That's it. In a little while, you're not going to be able to see them because the sun is going to be rising. I mean, the sun is always rising somewhere depending on where you are. I'm in Lower Manhattan, for whoever's wondering where I am. Thanks for everybody who's watching. Thank you for sharing the video also. For watching, for sharing, for listening. I know as the sun is going to come up, you're going to see this less and less, the lights. And then I don't know what time that they turn it off. If it's going to be within the next hour, by 7 o'clock, I really don't know. But this is the 3rd year that I come here. I came here last year, the morning of, and the year before that, the morning of. And my condolences for anyone who's watching, or your family members who are watching, or friends who might have lost somebody on that day, September 11, 2001, whether it's Washington, D.C., the Pentagon, or the plane in Pennsylvania that was taken down, or one of the 2 planes that hit the World Trade Center. My sincerest condolences. That's a shocking way to die. Just like what happened to Charlie Kirk 2 days ago. A shocking way to lose your life, to stop breathing and living. And those are the lights right there. And that's a view of the buildings in the back. That's in Jersey City, New Jersey, if you're wondering. Jersey City, New Jersey. Wow, what a difference. In 30 minutes already there's more light. And that's it. Almost you can't even see the beams of light. The mayor of New York City, really, he should have allowed for these lights to be on for the entire month or the week of September 11th. Either the month, the whole month of September, or the week. Not just the one night, and then that's it the next day, which is today, September the 12th, that they turn them off. And this guy right here is in charge of the lights. He's the one who's going to turn the switch off. I'm going to yell out to him, don't turn it off. Don't turn off the lights. I think it costs approximately $2,000 per day to keep these lights on. For the electricity, $2,000 a day, which is nothing compared to what it symbolizes. I think that a lot of people would chip in to have them on for like at least a week. Hey Joey, hey Vicky. Teresa, Unique, hi. Mufasa, hi. Yvette, Chris. I'm on top of the parking garage of, it's called the Battery Park Garage in Lower Manhattan. This is near the very bottom of Manhattan Island that I'm at. And I just came here early to show you, I should have come much earlier to show you the beams of light. You could still see them, but like barely. Barely, right there. What made you go home here? The beams of light, the World Trade Center. I don't know. To show this to whoever's interested in seeing. That's why made me come here. Oh my God. I could always tell when there's somebody who's new who's not following me with the bizarre questions. Sorry, I don't mean that against you as a human being, but I mean, I'm live streaming to show off parts in New York City. Just happens to be that today's September the 12th, the day after September 11th, 24 years and a day after the 9/11 attacks. And there were a lot of people who want to see where the beams of light are coming from. And I don't know. I don't mean it in the person who asked, I don't mean it in a derogatory bad way, but the logic why I came here is because of the 9/11, the tragic events from 24 years ago. That's what made me come here. Oh, this spot specifically? Got you. Because this is where the beams of lights are. This is where they come from. They don't come from the World Trade Center area. They come from about 5 blocks south of that. And this is where they are. I'm just zooming in. All those lights, there's about 200 in total. And they're all here collectively to make one beam of light. Where were you on 9/11? I was at the World Trade Center 10 minutes before, less than 10 minutes before the first plane hit. That's where I was on September 11th. Yeah, for the Teresa, I agree with you, what you just said. The families deserve the lights to be on for the entire week. I say the month of September. And Nancy, now you know where they are. And thank you, Sion, Deborah, Morgan, Lexi, Yvonne, Vicky, Maribel, good morning, thank you. Anita, Layla, hey Ziggy. Todd, hey Todd, good morning. My friend from the World Trade Center, the day I met you, I never forget where and how I met you. You were running towards me and I was inside the Oculus. That was so nice. Todd, that was about 2 years ago. That was before I was diagnosed with cancer. So that was definitely 2 years ago, right? Anyway, thank you for watching from San Francisco. Vincent, good morning. Shay, good morning. Wilma, Carrie, Vicky, Connie, good morning. Hey, Kimberly. Oh, Chris. Hey, Chris. What's up? Good morning. Hi. Thank you all for watching. Anna, good morning. I'm licensed in the state of New York, so my office happens to be in Union Square, the real estate office, and yeah. And those are the, I know it's hard to see. Now, that's it. They're gonna turn them off, I guess, soon. That's where the beams of light shine, but you could barely see it a little bit. Very little, almost nothing. Yeah. Wait, right over. Yeah, let me turn the camera around. 1 second. 1 second. A little bit, if you look right there. 1, 2. You're going to the point. If you look real careful, you could still see them. It's gonna be sunny today. Barely see them, but this is where the lights come from. I really wish there was somebody I could talk to and in less than 60 seconds convince them why they should keep the lights on and not turn them off. I mean, now turn them off, but keep them on tonight, again, put them on. Look, there's a guy, he's about to turn the switch off. There he is. No, don't do it. If we could, Jan, if we could all yell collectively, don't turn them off. Out of respect for the families that lost a loved one. No, that's it. Just the one night. In the beginning, they would have them on for a couple days or a week. Oh, he's gonna turn them off. No, no, no. Sorry, I was scratching myself. The camera flipped. Oh, he's dusting them. He's dusting them. I don't know why he's dusting them if they're going to turn them off. But look, you see that? If you feel sad, turn them off. Yeah, right? I would feel sad. I would talk to my manager. I would say, hey, listen, Charlie, is there any way we could like keep them on for like later, turn them on when nobody's looking? So I'm in Lower Manhattan. I'm on top of the Battery Park Garage. That's the name of this garage. It's a parking garage for cars to park. Some of these buildings are office buildings here. Some of these buildings are apartment buildings where people live. The buildings in the back where I'm pointing, not these buildings, but the ones in the back that way, that's Jersey City, New Jersey. That's called Wall Street West. That's the nickname for that area, Wall Street West, because that's west of where Wall Street is. And Wall Street is right in that direction. So once I leave, go downstairs, I'm on the 7th floor, go down and walk in that direction, less than 10 minutes, I'm at the New York Stock Exchange. I don't know what time they turned the lights off. I mean, you really can't see them anymore, barely. Yeah, these are the lights. If you look, oh no, that's it. Almost nothing. One beam, the second beam. The second beam is from over there on the left. But that's it. It's 6:31. That's the time, 6:31. Wow. That's the World Trade Center right there. World Trade Center. Center. All right, anybody have any questions? Maybe it has to be 24 hours. No, but now that's it. They could turn them off at this point. That's it. You can't see anything. I could still see a little bit of the outline, a little bit there and there, barely. What were you doing that day? I was going to work. And I worked, I was about physically about 5 city blocks away by distance, 5 city blocks away from the World Trade Center when the first plane hit, approximately. And I heard it, but I didn't see it until I went outside with my friend Ben, a coworker, and we were looking at the first building on fire, and then we saw the second plane coming in. So I saw the second plane hit with my own eyes, not on TV. It's a big difference. Seeing something with your own eyes, whether it's a basketball game, a baseball game, or watching the space shuttle launch. Remember that back in the 80s, the space shuttle? Or watching any event, the opera, ballet, even if you don't like it. It's such a big difference to see something with your own eyes in front of you as opposed to on TV. So seeing that plane on TV compared to in real life, completely different. Like comparing a banana to a tomato. Two completely different things. Even though they say the tomato is also in the fruit family. All right, so this is the guy in charge of turning the lights off. If I was him, I'd be live streaming it. Sorry, I moved the camera because there was a mosquito here. I was trying to shoo it away. If I was him, that's a big thing that he's doing. That's a big responsibility. Turning the lights off or cleaning them. It's ridiculous people say there weren't any planes. Oh man, I can't believe somebody said that. I hope not here in the comments. Thank you for the heart me's. For whoever's sending a heart me, thank you. Oh my God, the mosquitoes. Let me move, sorry. Oh my God, that's ominous. These birds. What do they call? Ravens? Crows? Like from the movie with Bruce Lee's son. What was the name of that movie? Sadly, he was killed. That got less attention than the Alec Baldwin shooting in that movie. The Crow, that's right. That movie was great. The first one, that was a great movie. I loved it. All right, I'm gonna go in a few because now what is that guy's walking back and forth? I'm not too sure. Is he like debating? Should I turn them off? Should I turn them on? Keep them on? The lights. That's it. You can't see anything. They could be turned off now. But make sure you turn them on back tonight at 7 o'clock. In 12 and a half hours, I want to see these lights back on. The time is 6:36. And again, these buildings there, those are in Jersey City, New Jersey. These are mostly all financial related buildings. Goldman Sachs, Prudential, Neuberger Berman, the mutual fund company, Vanguard, Schwab, Fidelity. Yeah. Morgan Stanley. All right, that's it. Just me and this young fellow over here. I'm in Manhattan. I'm not in Jersey. That's New Jersey. I'm in Manhattan. That's the World Trade Center. All right, I guess I'm gonna go. Hey, thank you for saying that. That's such a nice comment. Chelsea Ann Johnson. Very nice comment. Are you new? Chelsea, and don't tell me you've been watching me for 2 years. You've got to be new. I don't recognize that name. Hey, Gemma. What street you on? I'm near West Street. And, well, West Street is there. And, well, we'll see when we go back downstairs. It has a unique name. Hey, Lizzie. Hey, Sandy. Gemma, I'm doing okay. Good morning. Karen, hi. I've been following you for quite a while. Oh, my God, no. Chelsea, you need to be more in the comments. No. Today's the day that it changes. Listen, my birthday's coming up in 57 days. Today's the day you're going to give me a pre-birthday present, Chelsea. I need to see your name a little bit more often. Please, I'm asking you as a favor. I would love to see more people type in the comments. Hey, I've been watching you for 8 months. Sorry, this is the first time I type something. I'm at the Washington Hotel. It's in Manhattan. It's pretty close to the World Trade Center. Ah, look at that. Aiden. I know you don't follow this page, but thank you for the chat, for writing that down. Oh, thank you for saying that. Oh, that's Alexi White. I know you don't follow this page also. I know that there's probably about 150 people that are watching this live. My hair's a disaster. Don't look at the hair. There's probably 150 people watching that don't follow this page. I really hope you make a decision and choose to follow, hit the follow button, because you're going to love not necessarily all the different places that I go to on a daily basis in Manhattan, but I think you're going to love those that are in the chat. Right, Jan? That's the best part of this live stream page. Those that are in the chat, the World Trade Center. And the beams of light you can't see anymore. That's it. You can still see the moon right there, but that's it. The lights, that's where they start from. That's the source of the light. Here, and then right over there on the other, you can't see this walls there. Hey, let me zoom in. 1 minute. Wow, watch. 1 minute. I'm gonna zoom in. You can still see the lights are on, right? Those are the lights. The 9/11 lights, that's them. That's one of the beams together collectively. All together, they make one beam. That's one, and the other one is, where is it? Right there. You can barely see right in front of that van or in back of that van. Yeah, right there. Oh, your daughter's name is Chelsea. Chocolate fudge. Oh, that's so nice. Oh, thank you, Becky. Oh, you're very nice, Becky. Thank you. And Todd, again, from Louisville, hi. Aiden, hi. Nah, it's not one big light. It's multiple lights. It's about 200 lights altogether. One there and one over there. I wish that they would keep them on, for at least the week of, or maybe the month of. That'd be better. But they turn them off. That's it. After this. Wow. There's the Verrazano Bridge going to Staten Island. That's Staten Island over there. That's one of the 5 boroughs that make up New York City. There's Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, Staten Island, which is there. Right there, Staten Island. And Manhattan, which is where I am right now. I'm in Manhattan. And you can see the reflection of the sun rays on those buildings in Jersey City. Hey, Tracy from Ohio, hi. Geraldine, thank you. Jessica, thank you. World Trade Center building right there. Thank you for the heart me's. If there's anybody who's new, like I'm asking now as a favor, if you're able to, send the heart. That's the heart next to my name. Somehow that helps as far as the rankings in TikTok, in the world of TikTok. And thank you for helping with that campaign that I'm in, the Rise and Repeat. I'm in 11th place. Chances of me moving up are very slim. I will have to do battle upon battle upon battle, and I will have to live stream for at least 10 hours today to catch up to 8th or 7th place. Thank you for the perfume. Thank you. The little gifty thing. Thank you again for the heart me's, everybody who's able to send the heart me. Thank you for whoever decides to follow this little TikTok page. I really, like I say often when I thank people for following, I really hope that this is not the first and last time that you watch this page, because I do live stream probably more than most people in this city. There's other live streamers who stream for 7, 8, 9 hours straight. Besides our friend Jerry, there's others who I haven't met, who I don't know. But I try to do little bursts, like I'll do an hour, then I'll stop for a little bit, 30 or 40 minutes. Then I'll start another live stream from another part of the city, 2 hours, an hour, 2 hours, hour. So it all adds up to an average of about 30 hours a week. No, I'm sorry, 30 live streams a week, minimum. And the most I've ever done was about 50 in 1 week. 50 different streams from, different neighborhoods. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Geraldine, thank you again. And I try to share fun facts also. Like, I don't just show you or walk around. Like, I try to talk about where I am, my exact location, things that are around me that I see that, people might say, I wonder what that is. So anyway, that's my thing. That's it. And thank you, Sue. Thank you for saying that. And thank you, Jan, for pinning that. And the fun facts, yeah. And I haven't done an official quiz, but one of these days I might do like a quiz. Good morning, everybody. I didn't come back yesterday night. After I went with my daughter, we went to Westchester County. We went home, and yeah, I stayed home. I didn't go back outside. But this morning I woke up early, and I said I wanted to get here as early as possible in order to show you where the beams of light are. And they're still on right now. They're there. They're still on. The time is 6:44. They're on, but you can't see them because the sun is rising. But if you look very carefully, you could still see the beams there, the lights that are on. These, again, collectively, all together, it's like if you take 200 flashlights and put them standing up where the light's shining up, 200, and put them all together. From a distance, it'll look like one big beam. So that's that one Twin Tower representation beam right there, and the other one is over there on the left, on the other side of this wall. And you can still see that the lights are on. Sue, thank you, Sue. Haley, hi. Homer, Cynthia, Rhonda, Betty, Jasmine, Tiffany, Melissa, good morning, hi. Those are just, I know it's hard from this vantage point to see really, but those are the lights, the beams of light for the 9/11 memorial. Oh, have a good day, Chelsea. Take care. Thank you for saying, for saying goodbye, the proper way, like I usually don't. When I watch other people's live streams, friends, Jerry or Duran, or I move on with my day. I don't usually say goodbye. That's rude of me, I know. I wonder why they don't incorporate the lights at 9/11 Memorial Building. Oh, these lights at the memorial itself, which is near the World Trade Center, for space. I think that this is like a clear empty space where they're able to work the workers. There's about a half a dozen engineers involved with the setting up of these lights, and it takes several days to set them up, believe it or not, from what I read last year. But I think they just have the space to maneuver. It's easier setup. It's away from the public, you know, then there'd be like so many people all around it, and I think it's just easier. And they have the right amount of space. I don't think anywhere else on the sidewalks there's not enough space to do that. And here's another worker. No, this is the guy who's in charge of turning the lights off, right there. He's gonna turn them off. There he is. He's turning them off. Wow, legit. Yep. He's turning the lights off. So now we know who's responsible and how they go off one by one. Look at the top of where his head is, where he's walking, and you'll see the light turn off. Let me see the next one. See? So now we know who's in charge of turning the lights off. One by one. He's got to go through 200 of those things. Wow. They should have somebody recording him doing this besides me. Like to post it. You know, I'm sure there's other people who want to see. I wonder how the lights turn off. Now you know. This is the only way you'll know. You can't go to Channel 4, Channel 7, CNN, CBS, ABC TV. This is the only way you could see it, through this little TikTok page. And now everybody who's watching knows exactly how the lights are turned off. Look, you see? Look. You see the lights going off on top? I could help him if he needs help. Is Marvin here? Oh, I should have shared this video of Marvin. Or David, so that they could see how these, or Jerry, or Corey, or Nadine, or Chantel, or T-Rod, so they could see how the process. I told you I'd be here until the lights are off. I said it earlier. I said it about an hour ago that I'm gonna stay until I see when the lights go off. 6:50 in the morning, September the 12th. So the next time that we'll see these lights on is gonna be in 1 year. And here's the guy who's in charge of turning the lights off. The lights are for the 9/11 memorial. The people who died on September 11th, 2001 at the World Trade Center, and of course Pennsylvania and Washington DC, the Pentagon. But these two beams of light, collectively they make a beam, this little area that I'm zooming in on. Collectively, all these lights make one beam. The other beam is to the left of where this gentleman is standing, right over there. That's the other sets of lights are there. Oh, thank you for that. This is the gentleman in charge of turning the lights off. Look. You see the light that went off right there in front? Look at that light there, look. You see? And another one. That's sad for me to see. I wish the mayor of New York City would say, you know what, we're going to keep them on till the end of September. Like every night we're going to turn them on. We don't care if it's $2,000 a day. I'm sure that everybody in New York City would chip in 5 cents or a nickel, a dime to keep the lights on. All we need is $2,000 a day. That's how much it costs to keep these lights on. That's it. It's done. The lights are off. Yes, I agree with you. Federal holiday. Oh man, that's sad. I feel sad now. Oh jeez. I think he feels sad too. That was sad. That was sad, right? For me. And look, a plane. There was a plane there. Right there, look. Oof. When I saw that plane crash into the World Trade Center, that was a shock for me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for the new followers too. I appreciate it. Sam, thank you. It's early in New Mexico. For everybody who's watching from New Mexico, thank you for this. There was at least 3 people who wrote down from New Mexico. Thank you for stopping by, or from California. Wow, that's even these little mosquitoes. That's early. 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning. Wow, so early. These little gnats and these bugs. Wow, that was really sad. Huh. Wow. In Louisiana, 5:55. Yeah, it's 6:55 here in New York City. All right, I'm gonna go downstairs. I'm gonna take the elevator. In this direction, over here, that's headed towards Wall Street. In that direction, not that far. I'm very close to Wall Street. Let me turn the camera around. All right. And we take the elevator back down. The time is 6:55. Hey, Jenny Beth. Hey, Ginger. I've been on for an hour, exactly 1 hour. The time now is 6:56. I'm on the 7th floor of the Battery Park. Oh, I hit 1 again like yesterday. Ah, shoot, door closed. like the crowd feels empty now. Yeah, agreed. And thank you for saying that. Nobody can hear me. Trellis, right? Trellis Payne? Is that your name? Oh, that kind of rhymed. Wow. All right. Life goes on. The world is still spinning. Life goes on. People are living. Sad, right? Sometimes you want the world to stop when a tragic event happens. But life keeps moving forward. This is the Battery parking garage. Battery for Battery Park City, or Battery Park, which is straight that way. And thanks again for stopping by, Ginger. Thank you. All right, so I'm gonna walk back towards where the World Trade Center is, and and that's that. The time now is 6:58. Thank you for everybody who joined me an hour ago, where you were able to see the beams of light very clearly. This is a very pretty Porsche. What year is this car? 2006? That's a 2006? What? Oh my goodness gracious. I would have said 2014, 2015. That car, I'm sure nobody would have guessed 2006. I know it needs a car wash, but wow. 2006. That's pretty. Good restrooms in the garage. Yes, that's right. The restrooms that are there, I know.
Wow.
Looks like 2010 or older, yeah. 2006. Wow, that was my Honda. I had a 2006 Honda Accord, the one that I donated to the Cars for Kids. See that commercial repeating over and over? Eventually, it sticks. So when I needed to donate my car, I knew exactly who to go to. I was mentioning last year, or when people ask about hotels, this neighborhood is a good neighborhood for hotels as far as prices go. There's a lot of hotels in this lower Manhattan neighborhood, and you'll probably get better deals, like prices cheaper, as opposed to going to like the more popular areas, Times Square or Fifth Avenue neighborhood. So that's just an idea. Hey Barbara, hey Brenda. Thank you for the heart me's, for the few people who are sending heart me's. I hope that more of you who didn't send the heart me are able to. That's the heart next to my name. That's a little bit of the World Trade Center right there. Look. That sound that you hear is just the truck reversing. That's the emergency, the reversing sound. See, there's a hotel right over here. Courtyard by Marriott. That's a tight spot, sir. That's going to be very hard to park there. And I think he realized it. He could have made it, but it would have been too tight. Oh boy. September 11th. What stop is this on the train? Well, let's see. Chambers Street. World Trade Center stop is there. And then over here is, oh my God, I forgot the name of the station. Rector Street. Rector Street. And then the last stop on the number 1 train is South Ferry. South Ferry. Yeah, no parking Thursday. That's because of the September 11th. Yeah, thank you, Ginger. Rector Street, yes. That's West Street over there, or the West Side Highway, and that next block, not this corner, but the next one. What were you doing on September 11th? I was going to work. I worked on Wall Street. And I was at the World Trade Center less than 10 minutes before the first plane hit. And yeah, I saw the second plane hit, and I saw the first building collapse. So I saw things that I wish I didn't see, but yeah. And that's the World Trade Center right there. Did they rebuild the World Trade Center? Yeah, it's right there. That area had a crowd yesterday. Yes, it sure did. Tay, Frank. What time is it? 7:04 in the morning. 7:04 a.m. This area opens up, I believe, at around 9 a.m. Right now, they're cleaning. They, meaning the workers for the World Trade Center organization. Brody, I'm behind you. Yep. I know you are. I see you. Alright, you know what I'm gonna do? Because my comments. Hey Brian. What's that steam? Oh, that's steam being released from underground to avoid pressure from building up to cause an explosion. Steam releases. I don't know how that works, the technology, but that's what that is. The 343 firefighters who lost their lives. Hey Natalie, hey Brian. Queen, Colleen, hi. Chester, hi. Patricia and Patsy, hi. Good morning. Hey, Joseph. Hi, Sandy. Thank you for the heart means, everybody, for whoever's able to send the heart. I appreciate it. This guy's vacuuming here, cleaning everything. Hey, you can see the flowers that were left. Hey, good morning, everybody. Gladys, Monique, Natalie, Vivian, hi. Frank, oh, hey, that was nice. Steve, thank you. Very kind of you. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the heart me's. Thank you for the little flowers and the hearts. Frank and everybody else who's here. Jan, Steve, Sue, Unique, user with the name Chocolate Fudge, and Mark, and Sam, and Nakier if you're there. Hi and thank you. I don't live stream just from this, like from the World Trade Center, the memorial, the 9/11, but I also live stream from many other neighborhoods throughout Manhattan: Harlem, Washington Heights, Lower East Side, Fifth Avenue, Times Square, Lincoln Center, many different areas all over Manhattan, as well as the Bronx. I'm just saying that for the few new people that are new here. If you decide to watch me again later and tomorrow and the next day, you'll know what to expect. That's it. That's why I'm saying it. The time now is 7:11. 7:11. And I'm right near the corner of Cortlandt and Greenwich. Cortlandt Street and Greenwich Street. That's where I am right now. The Oculus building is there. This is the 9/11 Museum right there. World Trade Center. Brookfield Place is across the street that way. And this is the 9/11 Memorial and Museum. And that's the World Trade Center or the Freedom Tower. Broadway is the next street. No, I'm sorry, that's Church Street. And then Broadway is the next street that way. This is facing south. The bottom of Manhattan Island is about a 10-minute walk from here in that direction. What a picture there. All those flowers. The balloons for the people who passed away, who died tragically, senselessly, needlessly. It was not their time to die, but they died. Wow. Here's the train station. Oh, hey, Steve G, thank you for the subscription. Thank you, wow. Why is Manhattan so quiet? Because it's 7:13 in the morning, that's why. Come back in 1.5 hours, and this neighborhood's gonna be very busy. When are you coming to New Jersey? Maybe next week. Oh, thank you, Unique, for saying that. Thank you. Rest in peace. Yeah, it's a little bit breezier now. I stood there in the middle of a downpour one night. It was the most moving moment. Wow. Hey, Stella. Milan, Maria, Stephanie, Lourdes, Ronnie, Natalie, Kelsey, Anita. Thank you all for watching and for your comments. Heather and everyone else who's here. Ginny, thank you. Ginger, Jennifer, Jenny Beth, thank you. Jan was here earlier. Sam. I don't think Ravi was watching, but that's okay. Kathy, hi. Here's the Oculus. Inside there, that's where you have shopping, about 100 stores or so. And then you have about a dozen different trains, as well as the PATH train that takes you to New Jersey, right underground. And here's the 9/11 Memorial Museum on the left. Oh, hey, thank you, Sam's still here. Jan is still here. Oh, wow, I thought you guys both left. Thank you for hanging around. That's the Ron Perlman Performing Arts Center building. At night, I think it turns like a beautiful golden color, yellow golden color. That building right there. Here again is the Oculus. This is supposed to be a representation of the eye. You see the bottom eyelash, the top eyelash, or vice versa. And then this is the eye. This thing opens up only once a year, supposedly, on 9/11, September 11th, right in the middle there. I'm not too sure if it did it this year, meaning yesterday, but right there, that opens up every year on September 11th. And again, this is supposed to be like an eyelash, like a picture eye, you know, the bottom eyelash and then the top. And that food place, Italy, is there, over there in that direction, I think, right? Yes. This is the corner of Fulton Street and Greenwich Street. Fulton and Greenwich, this is where I am. This opens up at around 9 o'clock in the morning, so in about an hour and 45 minutes this will open up. Yagul, hi, good morning. Chelsea, hi, good morning. Zena, hi, good morning. Thank you for everybody who's watching and listening. Thank you for the few new followers that are here this morning. The time now is 7:17. Thanks again for the heart me's, for whoever's sending a heart me also. Angelita, Stage Door. Yeah, that's right. Stage Door Deli. Yeah, there's a lot of... that was the one that I used to go to when I worked on Wall Street. Wow, 1995. They've been around since before then. Today's the day the world stood still and we all became one again. Yep, that's right, Chelsea. I remember that day. Those weeks and those months. Cars were not honking. Everybody was holding the door for each other. Yeah, it was amazing. Good morning, everybody. Ray, good morning. I've been on for a little over an hour. For whoever's wondering how long I've been on for, a little bit over an hour and 24 minutes. I'm gonna walk back towards where I started this live stream from, which is at around Chambers Street. And then I'm gonna sign off, and then I'll be back on in a little while. And I have to go northbound today. Today potentially is passport day. Today's the day that I'm gonna start the process. Thank you to Maribel. Maribel, if you're watching, thank you for the passport. So we have an appointment at 11 o'clock. The time now is 7:19. So I need to make it up north by 10. By 10, I gotta be home, hopefully. Oh, thank you, Lisa Ann, for saying that. What was it like when you saw it happen? How did you feel? I was shocked. My friend had to almost shake me, like physically shake my body as I was standing. I was in shock. If on September 11, 2001, when I saw the second plane hit, that was the shocking part. People jumping from the building, knowing they're gonna die. Wow. But the heat of the burning of the jet fuel, and yeah, I can't even imagine what was going through their minds. Or
Not like the side street.
these barricades that you see here, there, the other, they were never here before September 11th. This was all added after September 11th. This is the memorial for the survivors. Right over here. This is for the survivors of September 11th. That's what this is. Yeah, at the post office, Michelle. My wife set up an appointment. This is the post office over here. That's a post office. That's not the one that I'm going to. All right, in a little while, I'm going to sign off. Wow, that's something what you wrote down, Sam. Make the world feel something. Yeah, I know you do the firefighting too. Huh. Oh, hey, thank you for that. Barbie. That was nice. Thank you very much for the, what is that? The perfume thingies, this thing. And thank you for the heart me. Wow, 947. Yesterday we were at over 1,000 heart me's, and it's dropped down since. No way. Go reach. And thank you to Carol. Wow. All right, this is the corner of West Broadway and Murray Street. I'm going to be signing off in a little bit. West Broadway and Murray. And I'm walking northbound. The neighborhood that I'm in, this is the Tribeca section of Manhattan, where I am. This is the neighborhood where Taylor Swift lives. She lives about a block and a half away from that building right there. You see that building there? That's called the Jenga building. That's the name of it. That's the nickname, the Jenga building. like that game, Jenga. And Taylor Swift lives about a block and a half away from there. And John F. Kennedy Jr. also lived about 2 blocks from there. Robert De Niro owns property here also, for whoever's familiar with Robert De Niro. And his business partner, Jane Rosenthal. I don't know if anybody's ever heard of Jane Rosenthal, but if you look at any Robert De Niro movie, right, and the credits at the end, like executive producer, Jane Rosenthal. Shipping containers? No, it's not made out of shipping containers. It looks like it, but it's not. No. There are a few buildings in Brooklyn that I'm aware of that are made of shipping containers. But not that one. That was a good guess. Hey Megan. Hi everybody. I've been on for almost an hour and a half. And I'm gonna sign off now. Actually, an hour and 31 minutes to be exact, I've been on. And this is where I started my live stream from, right over here. An hour and a half ago. .7:26 is the time. This is the Chambers Street, the 1, 2, and 3 train station. Look, there's a creep, but New York looks awesome. Oh, that's so funny. MG 1872. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. MG 1872. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. Thank you again for those that are new. I hear you. I understand what you're saying. Thank you again for those that are new who decided to follow this TikTok page. I usually hit the follow button, but thank you for whoever did. 7:27 is the time. 7:27 is the time. Oh, my lower back. So listen, I'm gonna sign off. I'll be back a little later in the morning. You know, we'll see. Before, yeah, I still have time. I'm gonna do another live stream, but I'm gonna sign off for now. I want to get something to eat, drink, and yeah, and see if I can post those videos. So I live stream I do an average of about 30 minimum live streams a week. All my live streams are between 1 to 2 hours long. This one is about an hour and a half. And I live stream from all over Manhattan and the Bronx mostly. So that's it. I appreciate the few people who decided to follow. I really do. I wish everybody a wonderful afternoon or morning. I hope you all have a beautiful day. I'll be back in a little while. And that's it. Sam, take care, brother. Thank you so much. Really appreciate you, brother. I really, really do. All right, Louise, Teresa, hi. Have a wonderful morning, everybody. Ashley, Olivia, go to sleep. It's early in California. Brenda, Jan, 321. Mwah, mwah. I'll be back in a little while. Thanks for watching. Thank you, Ray. I'll see you later. Thank you for the heart me's. I'll see you. Hit the follow button. You're gonna regret it. You're gonna regret it if you don't follow this page. All right. I'll see you. Bye, everybody.